Thousands of students caught in labor limbo. The clock is ticking toward a midnight deadline. More than 100 school bus drivers ready to walk off the job in Durham. A move that could have thousands of parents scrambling to find a way to get their kids to class in the morning. Let's go straight to CTV's Tracy Tong, who is live in Bowmanville tonight. Tracy, that's where last-minute negotiations are taking place.
That's right, Zidaraida, and we actually have just found out in the last few moments that those bus drivers are indeed going on strike, and those parents that you were just talking about will have to find another way to get the students to school tomorrow morning. I'm here with Deb Montgomery, who's the president of Local 4268. Deb, I know negotiations were ongoing for quite a while, 6 months now. It was a long day today. What happened in the 11th hour?
Talks pretty much broke down. The company couldn't seem to find the resources to offer the drivers in Bowmanville the same compensation that drivers right next door are getting in the Whitby, Ajax areas, and we find that totally unfair.
And I understand the biggest issue that seems to be causing the standstill here is that the union feels the bus drivers are not getting compensated for all the time they're spending at work. Absolutely.
That remains a big problem, and as a matter of fact, the company wants to go backwards, and we just have no appetite for that.
Okay. I understand thousands of students are now impacted, and I'm just going to go through the different school boards here. So that's Durham Catholic, Durham Public, Kawartha, Pine Ridge, and the Peterborough, Victoria, Northumberland, and Clarington Catholic District school boards. So that's a lot of parents that will have to now find ways for their kids to get to school. What's your message to them?
I don't think anybody feels really good about it. We would much rather have our drivers safely transporting children to school. The system's broken. It's been in a crisis for a very long time, and sometimes there has to be that line in the sand. We're open to talk. If the company wants to resume any sort of talks, we hope this doesn't have to go on long. We recognize the inconvenience, but we also, and I know we've been given great support from many parents who understand that people have to be paid for their time spent at work. They get it.
All right. Thank you so much for that, Deb, sharing that news with us. And again, this decision coming down just over half an hour before that midnight deadline. About 120 bus drivers will go on strike now. Back to you.
All right, CTV's Tracy Tong live in Bowmanville tonight. Thank you, Tracy.